This is the GAN 11M Pro, GAN's latest flagship for 2020. There's a ton to unpack here today, from new core magnet technologies to an impressively light weight. Let's go. Starting off here with the box, you'll see that it's very typical GAN fashion. You got an image of the cube up here, GAN 11M Pro, the logo, and GANcube. And you'll notice here that it has this rainbow shine to it, which is very nice. I think it looks very cool for this cube. On the inside, you'll find a range of accessories, including a box, your tools, this card, another card, and your GAN bag. Alright, so with the accessories, I want to start off here with the box first. Now this is designed to be a carrying case for your cube, keep it protected from the weather, your bag, whatever. This is the version 7 GAN box, and as you can see, it's very white. It's pretty basic. This is the version that will be sent to consumers. So it's kind of divided into 3 parts. You can see here 1, 2, and 3. And there's a circular indent with the GAN logo, you can see there, and another one over here. Now when these are pressed, like so, the box opens up. It's very basic. Drop your cube inside of there, right? Shut it, and you're good to go. Now I want to compare this to the previous version, the GAN box version 6. This one shipped with the GAN 356 XS last year in 2019. It's much more difficult to open. In fact, I'm not entirely sure. Oh, there we go. Alright. This is way unnecessary. I think put the cube in. I'm not sure. This one's much better. Alright, so next I want to go over the accessories box. And now this is one of the main reasons you buy a GANcube, is because they are crazy customizable. And the customizability on the GAN 11M Pro certainly is not lacking. So let's go over what you get with the cube inside of your box here. I've got quite a bit of stuff. Toss that to the side. I should also mention you get one of these, your GAN bag. So I guess you can flex at competitions with that if you want. Nothing special here. Okay, so starting off with the pamphlets. GAN 11, and then a bunch of Chinese. More Chinese. Alright, here's the English stuff. Okay. Thank you for choosing the GANcubes. Blah, 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 blah. Pause the video, read that if you want. I'm not going to go over it. GAN magnetic system, GMS V3. Fast switching between 6 different magnet settings. So basically what this is you can see here, 3 settings of magnet strength, weak, medium, and strong, 2 sets of magnet rods, triangle and hex, which we'll go over in a minute. There's a bunch of stuff here on the GES system, so I'll go over that in a minute. But as you might see here, 168 customization options. It's a lot of options. Alright, the GES system. GAN elasticity system. Basically what this is, I'm going to go over it real fast, is you have your tension, which adjusts how tight the cube feels, and you have your center travel, which decides your corner cutting and if it's going to pop, if it's going to corner test, basically that stuff. Magnet strength, we already went over that. So you can see here we have a graph that light blue is what comes with it, dark blue you can adjust to, and you can see that the higher number 4 is going to have better corner cutting but worse anti-corner twist. So it's going to be a much looser cube, and it's going to be prone to corner twisting, so maybe you don't like that. Or if you go 1, it's going to have the worst corner cutting possible, but it is definitely going to have the best anti-pop, anti-corner twist, so it's going to probably feel like a much more stable cube. And okay, GAN. Oh, this is just a pamphlet teaching you how to solve a cube. We don't need that. This, Cube Station, AI beginner tutorial. I want $5 to teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube when there's YouTube. Okay, lastly, what comes with this? This is going to be everything for tuning your cube to your liking. So here, this tool adjusts the clear bit in the GES system, which I'll show you in a minute. These are your GES nuts. They have a 2 and 4 on them, and 4 is going to get you the best corner cutting, like I mentioned earlier. So there's that. Then these are what is exclusive to the GAN 11M Pro. These are your corner to core magnets, really, and so these are adjustable. Like I said with this, these are the triangle rods, and they come with hex rods. Hex rods are what I have installed in my cube right now. The triangle is going to be lesser strength, so the hex magnet is going to be much stronger than these, but I'll show you that later. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, world's tiniest flathead screwdriver. So now we get on to the actual cube. I know, this is what everyone's been waiting for. I'm sorry, we had to go through everything else. Draw suspense. Now, this is the frosted stickerless edition with primary internals. I think it looks really good. I'm a fan of primary internals. As you can see, it's a bit brighter than its counterpart. This is the 356XS I have here. There we go. And so you can see colors are a bit brighter on the GAN 11M Pro. And I'm gonna do some turns here for you. And hear that a bit. It's very light. So, as I mentioned earlier, this cube is the lightest cube on the market, coming in at just 63 grams. For what's inside of this, that's crazy. It might as well be hollow. It honestly doesn't feel like I'm holding anything. The turning is very nice. It's very clean. I'm gonna do some solves. I'll get back to you on this. Oh, I almost forgot. My bad. We need to do customization, of course. Only if I'm smart enough to get into this. Okay, there we go. So, when you take your lid off, you'll see here that there is a clear bit and the GES nut. Now the GES nut you can just adjust with your fingers. Right now I've got it set to position number 3. However, if you want to adjust the other part, the clear part, this is what adjusts the tension. You see it just clicks, and once it gets to, there we go. And so it popped back, and you just click it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is what I have it set to, and then you put the center cap. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the corner magnet strength. Now, there's 3 different settings on this, like we mentioned: weak, medium, and strong. Right now I have it set to strong, and it's very hard to see, but there are some numbers there. 1, 2, and 3. And what you do is you take this little screwdriver and you just move it. Well, you move it. That's 1 and 3. And the nice thing about this system is that when you do 1, it does it for all 3 sides. So that's pretty neat. It's very convenient. Alright, so I want to take a moment now to go over the core magnet system with you. And now this is one of the, this is the exclusive thing to the GAN 11M Pro. It has everybody excited, so I'm going to tell you what that's all about. remove the piece. Alright, so you can see a magnet here, this shiny part. As you can see, it's the hexagonal shape, so I have the stronger magnet. And inside the core, there are magnets attached to it, if you can see there. And what this does is it closes the radius between the corner and the core, and so it gives you a stronger, nicer feel when turning it, because when you normally turn a cube, you don't feel the magnet until right about here when it pulls it together. With this cube, it has a much longer pull, which maybe some people like, some people don't. I tend to like it. But if you want to just change this, all you have to do, all you have to do is turn it 60 degrees, pull it out. We can take our triangle one here. Sorry, my camera just moved. And rotate it opposite 60 degrees. And there you go. You've installed the triangle magnets. So it's a very simple process. You just do that for each one of the corners on the cube. Alright, so just quick wrap up here. Here we have the GAN 11M Pro and the 356XS. Now I want to go over the specs and compare these two a little bit more. The GAN 11M Pro starts at $64.99 from speedcubeshop.com, and it comes in a frosted, UV coated, and soft texturing. Now this is the frosted one. Like I said earlier, it's got this matte feel to it. UV coated is going to be a glossier, grippier coating. It's more scratch resistant, and I'm not 100% sure what soft is, but it's supposed to be a rubberier feel. And as of recording, UV coated and soft are sold out everywhere. 356XS, this one comes in both frosted for stickerless and stickered editions, and this one is $60 from SpeedCube Shop. This one, the GAN 11M Pro, weighs 63 grams, which is super light. That's crazy. And the GAN 356XS weighs about 68 grams. Now, you're not going to go wrong buying either one of these cubes. They're both great. But someone who prefers a heavier feeling cube that's going to probably be a bit more stable, you probably want this. This is so airy. You don't notice it, but this is definitely going to have a much more prominent feel in your hand. So, what do I think of the GAN 11M Pro? This cube is incredible. There's so much new technology, and it feels like GAN is actually changing the cubing world this time. So, pick one up, $65, and that's it, guys. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I've got some cool stuff coming in the future here. So yeah, have a great day. See you later.